Hobbies, and I've got four more boxes, and I can't wait to get into here. I worked late tonight, so I couldn't do this earlier. So we have a midnight unboxing. I'm going to tear into these four boxes, see what we get. Hopefully, I can get close to completing my play set, but let's get into these. So I'm going to try something out new here. I don't think I'm going to have very many viewers, being that it's right around midnight Central Standard Time. So I've got my Zoom camera going on over here, and I think what I'm going to do is once I get a double rarity or higher, I'm going to set it over there so you guys can see what the most recent higher rarity card is. And yeah, let's start cracking because I can't wait. So by now, I think everybody's seen all of the common rarities quite a lot. So I'm not even going to go through them. So, but first pack right into a triple. Master of Gravity there. This pack looks like a double rare with a hollow of a counter. Or trigger, I mean, sorry. All right. Double rare out of that pack. Hyperspeed. Hollow Cardinal. Rare. There we go. Nice triple rare pull there. Hey, look at that. A Eugene. I almost don't want to put it up there, but we will. Eugene gets out of there pretty quick. The Stealth Dragon pull. Leave some comments, guys. I'm new to Vanguard, new to streaming. So I appreciate any kind of feedback you may have. Let me know. Do you like the zoomed in camera here? My most recent higher rarity card. So here we got a Big Snake Witch and a Filthy Slasher Hollow. Dragon Overtrigger, just the standard rarity. Technically a double rare though, so I'll throw it up here. Very nice. SP. SP Perfect Guard. I'll take that. Right into a double rare. Burning Maiden. I'm just going to go this one because the SP looks way better. Pulled a couple of this one already. Hollow foil draw trigger. Triple rare. Man, that is a Keter pack. Look at that. Darkstrain Dragon and Painkiller Angel. Probably Insect Hollow. And the last one of the box is a double. That one wasn't too bad. Let's get into the next one here. Hey, it looks like somebody's watching from YouTube. How's it going? Thanks for joining. Appreciate it. Chat should be working. If you want to chime in and say anything there, it should come up over that zoomed in card. All right. Right into another Cardinal. Look at that. Pretty sure that's my play set of him. Just a hollow rarity. Ubisia. I struggle with some of the names in this game. I'm going to have to get used to them. Nice. That is a nice looking SP. Cardinal Fang. Hollow Cardinal Routus. I think every box I've opened has had Spurring Maiden in it. I feel bad throwing her up there instead of that SP. Hollow Draw Trigger. Cutter. Nice. Get the green over trigger. Standard rarity on that one. I think that's one of the ones I didn't have quite yet. Seeing that there's one per box, I was still missing a couple. I did get the SP of Keter, which is awesome because that's who I want to play most. Was pretty happy with that pull the other day. Stealth Dragon out of that last pack. Another Eugene. Now I know I've got more than a place out of him. I think when I was looking at card values, he was going for like just over $1 or something like that. Double rare in this pack. Hyper Speed. Yep. Rare Horn Beast. I love the art on that card. I don't know why. Hollow Rarity Double Gun. Another Painkiller. There we go. Arrow. Fairly certain I did not have a place out of him yet. So I'm pretty happy with that pull. Upward Acrobat. I'm not going to throw her up there instead of Barrow. We'll leave Barrow up there for a little bit. And a Hollow Rarity Black Tears. Two boxes down. Get into this third one. Man, I must be getting tired using a knife and I'm still struggling. Hollow Volatate Dragon. Violet Dragon. Hexorb. No, I didn't have 4 of her yet either. So being new to this, if you guys could let me know, comment below, let me know how many boxes does it usually take to get to a play set. Hollow Rarity Withdrawal Trigger. Here's my over trigger for the box. Regular Rarity for Brant. I think I already had that one. Another Eugene. All right, Eugene, you're not going back under the camera there. We'll leave Star Dragon up. Hey, Howie, how's it going? So far, so good. Getting some decent stuff. Let's see. I've got some pretty decent full arts. This was a pretty cool looking full art that I pulled. Got a couple decent triple rares. Some stuff I needed. Overall, happy with the pulls so far. What are you, man? That's a rough one, Howie. I think overall I'm gonna go with Gate Ruler on that. Triple rare out of this pack here. So I think I'm gonna go with Gate Ruler only because so in this the art style is very similar across factions, whereas in Gate Ruler, obviously your different factions have different art styles, which I think is awesome. You know, there's so many things in Gate Ruler you can use to choose what you want to play. You know, you could go with the meta just like any game, but then you could go with an archetype, you can go with a ruler, you can even go with an art style because each faction has a different art style, and even the sub factions within the factions have a different art style. So yeah, I think I'd have to go with Gate Ruler on that one, just for the fact that there's so much variety. Another double rare Stealth Dragon. Hollow Tier Square. Nothing too exciting that pack. Yeah, you know, I've seen some people say that Vanguard can turn into just like a turn card sideways and win. But you know what? Honestly, I'm okay with that. The store that I'm moving to that will be supporting Gate Ruler supports this, so that's one of the reasons I got into it. And sometimes it's fun to play something that doesn't take quite as much thought. There is thought that goes into it, and also the component of so this set, Howie, they changed quite a bit. They've got the over triggers. I got one sitting right here. So you're allowed one of these per deck, and they do something awesome. So plus 100 million power, and then this one lets you perform drive checks on all your rear guards as well. And then each faction has one. But then if you notice, every time I crack a box, I pull this. This is a 4-pack of sleeves, which seems silly, but they introduce something called the ride deck. So you no longer basically lose the game if you don't hit your 0 and 1 drops and everything right away. So you get to put exactly like a legendary, yeah. But so you get to put your 0, 1, 2, and 3 off to the side. And if you need it, you can just ditch a card to grab it. So you start with your 0 in play, and then go up. So standard format is switching over to this, and it takes out that randomness of, you know, not hitting your rides and then basically auto losing, which is cool. Nice SP here. Very cool. Arena art. Yeah, so that's the other reason I got into it. The fact that they're changing everything up, like I'm not going to be at a huge disadvantage because if it's the standard format, everybody's starting over right now, which is cool. So we got a triple rare out of this pack. I actually like the art on this dude. Another hollow. This one's a front trigger for Brant. So Howie, what do you? Let me know what you think. Do you like the putting the most recent higher rarity card that I'm pulling off to the side over like that? Double rare hyperspeed. Pull a couple of him now. Yeah, let me open this last pack of the box and I'll go grab one of those SPs. The foiling on those is really nice. So here's a double rare. So rare and up is foiled. Let me throw her up there real quick, and then I'll dig through and find one of the SPs and show you. So these are actually like a textured foil. See if I can get it to pick it up. I don't know if I will. Yeah, it's actually kind of not even showing the foiling when I show it at that extreme angle. So the SPs are, you can actually kind of feel the foiling on there. And they're full art. So you can see here, the text block doesn't have the border behind it. So like a standard card has the border behind the, like the text box. It also does not have the flavor text. So if the card has flavor text, the SP version does not. And last box, number 4. Hey, look at that. I got somebody on Twitch, somebody on YouTube, and somebody on Facebook. Thanks for showing up, guys. I appreciate it. Super short notice. Again, the 4-pack of sleeves and the box topper promo. So they're small boxes. I'm sure you've noticed that. I think is it 16 pack? And most places they're selling them for about 55 bucks. So there's 120 different cards, 16 packs per box, 7 cards per pack. 2 of them are rare or other. Out of the 120 cards, there's 10 of the triple rares, 10 of the double rares. So there's 2 per faction, 5 factions. The over double rare is these guys. So there's 1 of the over trigger for each faction. Those are the 5 over double rares. If you don't pull one of those, but you buy a box, each box topper is 1 as well. Just not as good. And then each starter deck comes with a generic one. I think I've got laying around here. Or at least I did. I don't know where he's at right now. There he is. So this is like the super generic over trigger that you get in every starter deck. And then every start deck, the MSRP on it is $5. The store that I bought these boxes from said that theirs are going to be $5. The store I bought mine from were 10, and I think they got kind of hit by the distributor because they were honest and showed me their invoice, and they would have made like nothing if they sold them for $10. It wouldn't have even been worth their time. So completely understandable that they didn't. But still, for $10 to get a playable deck, I was not upset with. I mean, I had store credit. I'm moving out of the area, so I had to burn it anyway. And it helps them carry the product, right? Get another product into the store. So if anybody's in the DFW area, I got my starters and 3 of my boxes from Sci-Fi Factory Keller. Awesome store, lots of play area. They support miniatures, role-playing, card games, pretty much everything. They carry Gundams now. I'm into building Gundam kits. I think Howie is too. And they do comic books. Awesome store. If you're in the DFW area, a little closer to Fort Worth than Dallas. And then this stuff I bought from the local game store. Again, so they are basically just a card game store, but they are amazing. So I think they said they got almost 90 booster boxes in of this just because they knew people were going to be looking for it. And they support and run tournaments constantly. Every popular card game. I don't know. They may actually not run Magic. I've never paid it any attention. I think they specialize in some of these smaller card games. So I know they do Flesh and Blood. They do Gate Ruler. They do Vanguard. They have a Universes crew. They do Digimon. They do Dragon Ball Super. I think I'm missing one or two they might do as well. Nice, another Orphist. Yeah, and the starter decks too, and then some of them are modified to be some of the better decks out there. Yeah, so those of you that play Gate Ruler too, they announced official tournaments, which is awesome. I'm also curious, so I go to Gen Con every year. If any of you guys go to Gen Con, let me know. Maybe we can meet up. Tickets go on sale this Sunday, I do believe. So Gen Con is happening in person again. A lot of vendors are pulling out because they feel it's not safe yet. Real quick, another Eugene, not throwing him up there. I'm sick of pulling him. There's triple rares I need that I'm not pulling, and I'm pulling him every single box. So yeah, I'm curious if Gate Ruler will even be there. I mean, it may still be hard for them to get over here. Same thing with Bushiroad, which is this game, and Weiss. We'll see. I'm hoping if they're not there in an official capacity, I hope somebody does something for them. Yeah, man. So I got into Dragon Ball Super. It's an awesome game. I like it. I'm not super tied to the IP. I enjoy the show, but I've not watched every single episode. So there's some characters I'm unsure about. This is good triple rare. Not mad at pulling another barrow. But yeah, the collectors were hitting it hard. The scalpers were starting to get it. I mean, one day I'm buying a box for $85 at a local store, and like 2 days later it jumps up to 110 because the collectors are starting to hit it. And then the secret rare was out of a recent set was going for over $500. The one from the set before that everybody wanted was going for like 300 or 400. So honestly, I sold out, got like $1,200 for my small-ish collection from just the last couple sets. Not often you get to make money from a game after only playing it for months. Let's see. What's the name of that TCG? I haven't heard what you're talking about. Oh, nice. An SP Exorb. A nice looking card. So yeah, long story short, I sold out of Dragon Ball. I used it to fund Gate Ruler, and then still had a bunch of cash left over. So worked out pretty well. This is just a double rare. I'm not gonna leave Verena up there in front instead of the SP. Hello, Stealth Fiend. Build the No, I haven't heard of that one. I'm gonna have to check it out. The worst Steam Battler. Again, put him up there instead of that SP. Who's coming out with it? Do you know what company? Two rares in that pack. That's kind of nice. Sometimes you get a holo and then two rares. From Aniplex, really? And it's a physical card game. I know a lot of these apps use TCG when it's really not. It's I mean, I guess it is, but it's not physical cards. Actually needed this guy. I was starting to think I wasn't going to pull any, only a double rare, but nice. Hollow version of Darkstrain Dragon. Good card. There real quick so you can see. Really nice foiling on this one. The foiling on the regular version looks nice, and then this hollow one's even better. So a double rare, Detonation Mutant. We're gonna leave Facade up there. I like him better. So hollow of Cardinal Fang. Probably should have been looking. I wonder if I got the standard version of him, but I know I got this card in SP. Let's show off the difference. So here's the SP version. Here's the hollow version. I've probably got a standard one in there somewhere, but you can see no box behind the text, no box down here behind the name and the power. The foiling is different. Huh. Nice. I'm going to check that out. Inheritance Maiden, double rare. Yeah, you know what? I agree with you. Gate Rule, I think they did a good enough job on the story. They probably could do an anime if they wanted to. Hollow Deep Sonicer. And another triple Sylvan Horn Beast. So that's unfortunate. So this is 8 boxes, and I know I don't have a play set, but I got weird distribution this one. So my triple rare slots, I think every box, I got a Sylvan Horn Beast and a Eugene. But now I also got at least 2 Orphists, which is not bad by any means. Horn Beast, another Eugene, another Horn Beast, another Eugene, just a couple packs apart too. Yep. That is some horrible luck. So all 4 of the boxes I opened had a Eugene and a Horn Beast in it, taking up 2 of the triple rare slots, which means I did not pull some of the triple rares I needed for my deck. But after 8 boxes, I think I'll get all this stuff in my playset binder, see how I'm doing, and then probably end up just buying singles, or if I've got enough extra triple rares, trade. Unfortunately, this guy is horrible trade rate trade bait unless somebody's just trying to finish a playset like me. Yeah, so feels like a playing card, right? But if you've played Gate Ruler, if you guys haven't played Gate Ruler, or if you know somebody that is, like, the card quality is just insane compared to these. I know the camera's not going to pick it up, but the gate ruler card here is much thicker. It just feels more sturdy. The design on the back is kind of embossed, whereas this is just perfectly flat. But Cardfight Vanguard's been out for a while, and you can't once you've committed to something, even if it's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years ago. I don't know how long Vanguard's been out. Yeah, see, I figured you probably would. But once you've committed to a thickness and a cut and everything else, you're kind of stuck. I remember, so I played Magic in the 90s, and you could still find packs of Unlimited and Legends when I started playing. And I remember back then, now how sleeves are mandatory. Back then, people were very afraid of people cheating with sleeves. So DCI rules, you could force your opponent to de-sleeve. And because of that, their alpha cards had a different cut to it. So the corners are actually more rounded in alpha. So you had to play with a certain percentage of, if you had alpha cards, a certain percentage minimum of your deck had to be alpha to get away with that. So I think every game that came after Magic learned that lesson. I know Vampire the Masquerade, I'm trying to remember which came first. I think it was called Jihad first, and they eventually switched to Vampire the Masquerade. I can't remember how they handled that, but the backs of the cards actually changed. But yeah, so Gate Ruler being brand new, they were able to kind of fix a lot of that. So, guys, those of you that joined me, I appreciate it. Like I said, I wanted to tear through these boxes. I've got an addiction with card games. I can't let boxes sit unopened. In fact, I actually bought 5 boxes today, and I opened one of them while at stoplights and in the Starbucks drive-thru on the way home. So, luckily, I saved these 4. Unfortunately, these 4 did that to me, which kind of stinks, but so with that, appreciate it. Let me know what you guys think, the camera angles, everything else. Normally I schedule live videos. I do prefer going live to pre-recording. I like the connection with people, being able to chat. So if you liked it, if you liked the video, drop me a like, drop me a subscribe. I'd appreciate it. And I will see you guys next time. Thanks for tuning in to Motley Hobbies.